Hi, welcome to Next Day Solar. So we're installing today on a commercial roof, and as you can see behind me here, we're going to be installing 30 panels of 410 watt Longis, and we also have a PV inverter, and so all the panels will be hooked up to that PV inverter. As you can see, they're doing here repairs for cars, and it's a garage, so all the energy produced here will be consumed straight away throughout the day, and it's plenty of sun today. So let's get started. So first part of the installation is we're going to install in the brackets. We're using on this system a Schletter system, and we're going to be installing the brackets. Once we install the brackets and we fix them to the roof that is a metal roof, we're going to be putting the panels on.
When doing a site with the auxiliary bars or face straight forward, slide in the grooves. This actually bolts with a tech screw. It bolts into the grooves of the roof and holds it in place. The panel lies on top of it.
VOC at 46.6.
So what we've got here is a 15 kilowatt inverter, and it's a Solis inverter, it's a PV inverter. And on this side, so we have a 4-pole DC isolator. So that means we're going to have 4 strings coming in here and then going straight to the inverter. So we also have another DC isolator that is coming with the inverter. And we have here the AC incoming of the system. So obviously we used, there was a trunking in place and we used that trunking. And what we have here is the main consumer board. Obviously we fitted a main switch with a surge protection, and those are the fuses that you need to use in order to have that incorporated. Here we're gonna have a metering and to meter the AC side of the load, and here you have the consumer board that is being used by the garage, and as you can see there, it has its own main switch and off. So once this is hooked up and it's live, and we finished putting the panels on, everything will be live and we're going to start commissioning. So first part of the installation have been completed here. So as you can see, we have here 14 panels, and that's the roof facing southeast. We've split it into 2 strings, so you have 7 panels on this side, that's going to be the first string, and 7 panels on the other side, that is also going to be the second string. And on the back we're going to have 16 panels, and that's also going to be in 2 strings, so 8 panels on each string. So we've chosen to split it into 4 strings because it's a commercial property, and it's easier for us to track which panel is on which string and how many panels are on that string. And also because the inverter has 4 MPPTs, and it's nice to have a string on each MPPT, and it's a better tracking. Also it results on a better production throughout the year. So this is a commercial property, so we've opted for not having a battery in this case, because all the energy produced by the system is going to be used throughout the day and while working in here. So it wasn't worth having a battery. Having batteries on a residential property makes sense, because obviously you want to benefit from all the energy that's being produced throughout the day and use it at night. And that's because most people probably are not at home during the day. But in here, in this case, we are on a commercial site, which means that the work happens throughout the day, and that's when actually the PV system is going to be generating electricity. So that's when it's going to be used. So in this case, we've opted for a PV-only system, and that's because all the energy, or most of the energy that's being generated, will be consumed right away. sun is shining, which means that the solar panels are generating, which also means that the garage underneath me is now using green energy produced by this solar panel. So now we have 14 panels here and 16 panels here, which makes it 30 panels. And thank you very much for watching this video. And if you want to have any installation like this, please contact us at nextstagesolar.co.uk and we'll be in touch with you quickly. Thank you.